But that's it. I thought, for some reason in my head, I only bet.
Yeah. It's alright.
But still, it's like, you
It's
can't
like 2026, bro. Come on,
I
I like it.
Well,
You're lucky I'm not recording. You can't.
I said it was other forms, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, context doesn't matter on social media. So
But still, like,
Yeah.
it's less playlist.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't worry now.
Nah, see, if I was on the Hawks, bro, at a party, it'd be lit.
See, I thought that.
Yo, what's up, big? What's up, Jonathan the Gamer?
See, I thought that.
It goes good, bro. I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
I was asking you.
Nigga, what's up? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Elizabeth? What's up, the Earth Shifted? What's up, Star Girl? The title. What's up? What's up, Mystic? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Angry? All right, so look, peep game, right? Earlier, I was in an Uber ride, right? And it proved to me why I'm not married yet. Now I'm saying, what's up, guys? What's up, Chan? What's up, Shift? What's up, Matty Ice? What's up, Bayonetta? What it is, JZV? JZG. What's up, Chan? What's up, Chesser? What it is, Angry? What it is, Ashley? What's going on? Oh, it's freezing right now. It's like 30 degrees outside, man. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys heard about how cold it is in Vegas right now. Type of 2 in the chat if you in Vegas and it's not cold at all. It's cold as shit. Am I good? I'll survive. I'm all right. You know, hope you guys are doing good as well. What's up, Star Girl? What's up, Jonathan the Gamer? It's good to see you, Brody. What it is, Horror? What's up, Chesa? What it is, JZG? What it is? I've been good, Ellie. Yes. Appreciate the compliment, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, so once we reach 50 in Super Chat, I will walk up on a random person and ask them whatever our highest Super Chatter that Super Chatted towards the milestone is asking me to do or say. Aside from anything that'll get us in jail again. What's up, JZG? What it is, grown? What's up, Angry? What's up, Ellie? All right, Joe. So earlier today, I was up in a freaking nigga. So earlier, I was in an Uber. You know what I'm saying? So type of 1 in the chat if you guys remember that Uber ride I was in like 30 minutes ago. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys remember that Uber ride. It's like 40 here. But yeah, let's just say stuff like not stuff, but conversations like what I just had with my last Uber driver is the reason why I'm not married yet. It's the reason why I like to wait. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. So what happened was Dayton Complex closed. So what happened was, you know what I'm saying, like so she was telling me about how married she is. She has a husband, she got kids, and blah 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 blah. But she's down to hang out. You know what I mean? Super down to hang out, man. Nice person. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, but that's the reason why I haven't gotten married yet. Is because why would I get married when married females are still on the market? Kinda. You know what I'm saying? She says she's been with her husband for 15 years. And all it takes is a nigga like me to ask her for her phone number, and she's with it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, that's just me though. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I haven't gotten married, because there's so many females. A lot of women are just, once they run into a dude they like, they don't care about the marriage. They're down to fuck now. You know what I mean? She was going with a little to no effort. And all you did was talk to her over a duration of a car ride. Nigga. Bruh. Man, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's all it takes, bro. I be telling y'all all the time. It only takes 3 minutes to generate attraction in women. 3 minutes. 3. Nigga. That's all them shits take. Yo, what's up, SA Flames? What's up, Matt? What's up, Ellie? What's up, Six Unknown? What's up, Bayonetta? What it is, SV? What's up, South? What's up, Amy? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit was wild as fuck, bro. It only take 3 minutes. That's why I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the minute I'm dating, what's wrong if I'm dating a chick, if she start coming at me sideways, I dump the bitch. That's why. Nigga. What's up, Stargirl? What's up, Polary? What's up, Roxy? What's up, SV? Nigga. Yo, what's up, Polar? What's up, Brand? But yeah, bro, like, I'm just saying, bro, was she bad, though? She was cute. She was Hawaiian. She was Hawaiian cute chick. I mean, she was cool. You know what I mean? Yo, appreciate you, Stargirl. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You stay up. Nigga. Toy Chica incident. Yo, that's funny. When she, this nigga. What's up, Horace? What's up, Abe? What it is, Dan? What's up, Danielle? Can you bring back Dr. J and the women? No. I mean, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real with you. That nigga owe me money. Like, you know, he never like used no money or he never stole any money from me. But like, based on the goofy shit he was trying to say, he owed me money. Like, that's the only way I, you know what I mean, get homie another chance and shit. I'm gonna keep it right. Like, he got to make it up to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. Fair has expired. Is that good? Maybe. Maybe good. Probably not, though. But yeah, how much does he owe me? He would have to, I mean, like, he would have to do some crazy shit. But, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I would be willing to negotiate with him. You know what I'm saying? But he would have to do some crazy shit, man. He would have to make it up to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. Because that you know what I mean? Like, I don't like being lied on, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially not by people in my camp. I don't like being lied on. If somebody gonna lie on me, that's why, you know what I mean? But bro, that's why I won't hire any more women. I'll never hire another woman employee ever again in my life. I'll never hire another woman. And I'll be doing it to help women so that they have money. I would much rather watch her die on the street than help her with a job. Because, you know, like, from my own experience, I would give them a job. I would give them work. I would rather just give them money. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. One of my female friends, she hit me up. She's like, yo, you know, I'm going through it. You know, I need $300. I'm like, yeah, sure. Met up with her, gave her the $300. Here you go. Cash. You know what I'm saying? It's my good deed for the year. And she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then she tried to offer me mouth to south. And then I said no. And then she tried to offer me mouth to trout. I said no to that too. And then, you know what I mean? She called me the next morning, right? Got her up out of there. Called me the next morning asking me for $500 more, right? Then her husband called me shortly thereafter letting me know she was on meth and not to give her the $500. But instead to give the $500 to him because he was on meth too. And he just didn't want her getting meth because she never shared it with him. I just cut them all off. I was like, you know, it's too much work. Friendship was too much work with those guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's all meth and extortion, guys. It's all meth and extortion. That nigga, he was mad at her for getting money from me because when she got the meth, she didn't share it with him. This nigga gonna call me dirty macking on her in order to get his own stash of meth because she wouldn't share. I was like, bro, both them niggas, I didn't know neither one of them did meth. I didn't even know. I'm like, nigga. You know what I mean? I appreciate him for being forthcoming, for letting me know that they did meth. But I'm just like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga. But yo, once we reach the first super chat milestone, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys want me to do once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 15 super chat. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if y'all want me to start up a conversation with a random person, cracking jokes. Or, type of one in the chat if you guys want me to run up on a random person and tell them the goat story. The story about how I found out that my friend was cuddling with goats from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if once we reach the super chat milestone, you guys want me to run up on somebody and tell them the story of, let's see, my house getting robbed. So ones and twos. Yeah, that goat story's fucked, man. You guys gonna get the police called on me. Okay, so if we reach 100 in super chat, I'll make sure it's a female we run up on and tell this story too. All day, every day. Okay, so look. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all though. Like, you know what I mean? If I turn off the stream, it's a good sign. If I turn off the stream, it's usually a good sign, man. I mean, she's going. That's what's up. If I paid when you got money, would you react to cracked, honest ads? Yes, I would. 15 super chat for every super chat request. Yeah, I'm saying send it directly to my tip jar, which is not linked in the chat because I am currently at UNLV, the gym. Yo, W's in the chat to Green Entity. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, how's it going? It's going great, Brody. It is cold outside, but, weather is weather. Circle of life. They had it in Lion King and everything. Thank you, Green Entity. You are our first super chatter, Brody. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So, once we reach our first super chat milestone, you guys want me to run up on a person and tell them the ghost story. All right, so if we reach 48 more in super chat, I'm going to run up on a dude. If we reach 98 more in super chat, I'll run up on a female. You know what I'm saying? If we reach 50, once we reach 50, I run up on a dude. Once we reach a chick, once we reach 100, I run up on a chick. So it'd be two people. So every time we reach a super chat milestone, I'm going to run up on someone random and I'm going to run up on somebody random and tell them the goat story. Oh boy. This is going to be it's definitely going to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? If I've got to run up on a woman and tell them that damn story, bro. That's what's up, Jimmy. Yo, I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so look, you guys might not know this. All right, but I got a video in the works. I got a special video in the works for y'all. All right. It's called How to Make Five Nights at Freddy's Not Scary Part 6. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys remember my Five Nights at Freddy's voiceover dubs. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never seen my Five Nights at Freddy's voiceover dubs. Yeah, right. Hey, what's up, Lil Swat? What it is, SA Flames? It's about to go down. Yes, the goat story. Once we reach 50 in super chat, I will run up on a dude or a chick and tell him the ghost story. Tell them the goat story. Now, once we reach 100 in super chat, I will 1,000,000% run up on a woman and tell them the ghost story. If we reach 150, if we reach, how much should we set the super chat? The super chat to be for you guys to see me like literally like try to get her to come back to my crib, like not for that reason. But run into a random chick and try to get her to come back to my crib. How much in super chat should I do for that? Because that's a long process, bro. That's like a 4 to 8 hour process, bro. A 4 to 10 hour process. Talking to a girl and getting her comfortable enough to come back to the crib, bro. 150 ain't gonna be enough, cause I gotta pay. I gotta take her to 7 different places for her to trust me enough to take off her bra. You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna be showing y'all. I'm gonna be teaching y'all from now on. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this shit. Cause like when you meet a female out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be when you meet a female out, it's gonna be 4 to 6 hours until she's comfortable enough to go back to your crib with you, or 7 different venue changes. You know what I mean? But it only takes 3 minutes to generate attraction. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 minutes to generate attraction. And all you have to do to generate attraction in a woman, this is all you have to do, guys, is literally have a continuous conversation with a woman without trying to fuck her. That's all you have to do. And you'll generate attraction with damn near most females. All you got to do is conversate with baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't be weird. You know what I mean? Oh, and there's 2 things you actually have to do. One, you have to... Oh, shit. What the fuck? The fuck? Oh, this way. One, you have to conversate with her for 10 hours straight without trying to fuck. Two, you have to not get mad at her. At no point during your conversation can you get mad. If at any point in your conversation with this woman, if she's able to piss you off by calling you a loser or weirdo or something, then you're better off just dropping her and going and finding a new one. Because that chick will friend zone you. Real talk. 250? Nigga, I'll say at least 500, man. You know what I mean? I got to go out and find the chick. You know what I'm saying? And I got to talk to her, tell her every single story I've told you guys. I got to tell her all those stories in one night. All right, you guys. Hey, what's up, Quint? Hey, where you guys from? You know what I mean? Oh, look, another thirsty, zesty dude. Can't stand zesty niggas. Ugh. Another thirst bucket. Ooh. Yo, what's up, yo? Yeah.
Liking your shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm live streaming just in case looks like I'm talking to myself. Nigga.
I'm just talking to myself in case it looks like I'm live streaming.
That's what's up. Most definitely. Nigga. What's up, JZG? What's up, SA? What's up, Christian? What it is, DW? What's up, Queen? What's up, Green Entity? Yeah, man, there's nothing worse than some of these thirsty dudes online, man. You know what I'm saying? Christian's the latest one. Just thirsty. What's up, Six Unknown? Hey, yo, so where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? What's up, chat? What's good? What's up, Longmire? It's good seeing you, Mike. Oh, my God. All right, so we are currently off up in the Uber. You know what I'm saying? I'm heading back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? If we reach the super chat milestone, I will be telling the story. Out loud and everything. What's up, Justina? Yo. Man, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's the reason why I don't really, you know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm not really, like, big on, you know, trying to find a wife or being married and all that good stuff, man. Talking to that freaking chick Uber driver not too long ago. She tells me she's freaking married and they're happy and she loves each other. They love each other, but she gives me her number and is down to hang out. I'm like, that's fucked up. You got 2 kids and everything. He's at home taking care of the kids. She's out looking for street meat. Nigga. Yo, what you guys been up to, man? Longmire, where you been at, Brody? You just getting off work? That's what's up. Bruh, it's cold as hell in Vegas, man. Cold as hell in Vegas. I'm happy to be single for the moment. I want to better myself first. Look, I'm happy to be single too, man. I don't want no relationship, really, bro. Females done fucked up relationships, right? They done fucked up at least to me. Women have been a horrible representation of what relationships is. That's why I don't want the shit no more. You getting ready for work? Understandable. Yeah, I mean, back when I was younger, back when I was like 19 and stuff, I used to want to be married. Like, to me, I was like, oh my God. It's like, yeah, get married and all that stuff. But like nowadays and shit, you know what I'm saying? You're a virgin? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Is that different from your 7 kids with 13 different women? Yeah, it's different. But what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, man. I ain't running to no... I've run into I run into too many chicks that have been willing to cheat on their boyfriends and husbands with me, man. So I'm just like, bro, I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to wait at least a year before I make a girl my girlfriend, and at least 5 before I make her my wife or whatever the hell that shit is. GZG. But yeah, man, that shit surprised that I was like, what the bruh. But yeah, I was telling her, and the stories I told her, it didn't make sense. It didn't make any sense as to why she should have like why she was cool, like when she was down. It's rare to find that unconditional love.
Turn left on Cabal Lane.
I mean, I just honestly don't look for it. I don't really look for it. I'm not really trying to find it. I don't care if I do find it. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm even with either which way, you know? If I do find it, yay. If I don't find it, yay. Like, you know what I mean? Because to me, if I ran into unconditional love, all unconditional love says to me is the chick is like expecting me to like do a whole bunch of shit for her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool on that. Nut. Once you know the games they play, it would be stupid to fall a victim to them. Yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, y'all remember Bills when he was making videos telling me how horrible I was for not getting married? So when I was talking to Bills, I was like, bro, you think that this is a flex? That's goofy. That's why. You know what I mean? That's why I was so, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, you trying to yell at me for not falling for the same shit you fell for? I was like, nigga. It is what it is. But yeah, man. But I would have to say though, like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy companionship though with chicks though, you know what I mean? I enjoy good company with chicks, you know what I mean? That's cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. That's the reason why I ain't got no kids. You know what I mean? Because in my brain, I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've already had, like, what, 6 chicks try to extort me with kids and shit? You know? And most of the time, the kids wasn't even mine. Bruh, take care of me and my babies. You know, like, bro, I had this one chick, got her a house, was paying her allowance. She had 3 kids that wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying? Tell me why I come home one day after a hard-ass day of work, walk up in my crib, man, she got a picture of another nigga hanging up in my closet. Talking about he's my friend, he's just my play brother. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm paying all the bills and you got... So I was like, you know what? You right. So what I did was I went on and stopped paying the bills, you know, and let her know that, you know, she could go elsewhere. And he could pay the bills since, you know what I'm saying? And she tried everything. She tried every lie known to man, you know what I'm saying? It was hilarious. She was like, oh, you know, it's not what it looks like. You know, he's just the homie, blah, 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 blah. All this other goofy shit. And I was just like, oh, I bet. I didn't even argue with her over it. I just put her out. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went back, because I owned the house, I went back in order to like check out the crib or whatever, make sure there was no damages on it. Tell me why she had the nerve to not open the door and try to act like I was trying to break in the house to hurt her and her kids. And I've been paying, bro. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh boy. That's what I get. I'll never do it again. I'll never get another female anything in my name. You'll never see me getting a chick a house, car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I pay for dinner, but I ain't doing none of that, bro. I'll never do that shit again. Ever. Bro, I know how you feel, homie. That's when you demote her to unhoused. I demoted her to fired. I fired her punk ass and we just went and got different hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I ain't traditional. I would actually gave a fuck about her. Terrible. I'd be in there still trying to convince the bitch to change. Baby, please change for me. Be a different person. Stop doing it. And I'd have done that shit, and then she'd have told me she was gonna do it, stop doing it, and then did it again like a week later. That's how females work, guys. You tell women your weak spots because you hope that means they'll walk around them and not like step on them. And the next thing she do will step directly onto that shit. She'll say, the one thing you ask her not to do, that's the next thing she'll do. And then look you dead in the face while she does it to see your reaction. Does it hurt you? Because, no, tell me the truth. Tell me if it does hurt you. You know, be honest with me if it hurts you. And then when you say, yeah, it hurt. Oh, where? You know what? That's why we need to take a break. And we're taking a break. It's over. I'm leaving you. Nigga. And then, type of 1 in the chat if you've ever had that happen to you when you were dating a female. Type of 2 in the chat if you've never had that happen to you. And women would never do that. Type of 2 in the chat if women would never do that. And I'm just making that up out of some place of hurt that doesn't exist. Nigga.
What platform are you on? I have to subscribe.
I'm on YouTube. Understandable. Yeah. For sure. My nigga. Understandable. Everybody's typing ones and shit like this. Yeah, one person said it too. Stop. They were like, see, I be trying to ride for the women. I be trying to help them out. But you know what I mean? I'll ask the question. Every other dude in there's no, that's real. No, they do that. That's it. I be trying to play. I be trying to both sides of the coin, but it just, you know what I'm saying? And then females will always get in here. Who hurt you? You're the problem, not us. And every dude in here is like, well, then why is what he's saying happens to all of us? How did, like this can't. Bruh. But yo, understandable though. But with that being said, yeah, I'm saying like, you know, one of these days, man, I'm definitely gonna get married, man. One of these days. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like we all know what to do. You know, we all know what dating is like as a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is always utterly hilarious. You know what I mean?
Okay, David.
I've never been here before. Is this the lobby? How do you get to
that door is
right there? All right, thank you so much, Arthur.
I'm having a nice night, bro.
Hey, take care.
My nigga.
Understandable? What's it called?
Understandable. Oh, Blasphemous HD.
Okay, there we go.
Blasphemous HD.
I'll find you on there.
Yeah. What's up, Bayonetta? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I never stop dating women, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really funny too. One of my subscribers asked me a very, very sad question the other day. He's like, is there any amount of rejection that'll make you finally switch to messing with dudes? Number one, I said absolutely not. But like that kind of low-key confirmed my suspicion that, you know what I mean, like I think that type of thing, you know, comes from lack of you know, oh goodness. But yeah, where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? Yeah, one of my subscribers asked me that the other day. Is there any amount of rejection that'll ever make you turn to dudes? And I was like, fuck no. Ugh. I mean, the only thing dudes can get from me is horrible, terrible violence. I'm gonna keep it real, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not segregative. You know, it's not segregative. It's a preference. You know, I prefer women. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Unconfirmed. Hey, what's up, Savage? You say is yes. What it is, I say, what's up, Bayonetta? What it is, hot dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once we reach 48 more in Super Chat, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of when I walked in on my homeboy boning a goat. You know, it's nothing pretty about that one. You know what I'm saying? I guess what's really funny is that dude was always telling me about the horrible situation with him and his girlfriend. He would always tell me how his girlfriend beats him and, you know, does terrible, horrible stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? And then so it made a lot of sense when I found out that, you know, when I walked in on him and, you know, good old Fluffy. You know, wait, what? You haven't told that story, Longmire? I haven't told you guys that story. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever heard the story of when I walked in on my homeboy boning the goat. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys heard that story. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard that story. We're gonna have to check it out real quick. We're gonna have to see what stories y'all ain't heard. I'm gonna do a list right now of 10 stories. All right, Maddie, and which one was number one? Bayonetta haven't heard that. Bayonetta haven't heard that story. Understandable. Unknown hasn't heard it. Dang, that's unfortunate. Dang, a lot of you guys have not heard that story. Two boning a goat. You guys haven't heard the... Damn. All right, you guys. So, once we reach the first Super Chat milestone, which is 48 more in Super Chat, I will tell you guys that story. The story of when I walked in on my homeboy. Oh, boy. It's ruthless. Just ruthless. You've heard bits and pieces of it from off my podcast. Understandable. Wasn't the goat wearing lingerie? It was. It was. Yep. Doesn't get freakier than that, man. It just doesn't. Yeah, I know, right, Wesley? It's just crazy. All right, you guys. So once we reach the first 10 in Super Chat, I'll be telling you guys a secret. Every 10 we reach in Super Chat, I will be telling you guys a secret you guys don't know about me. Yo, what's up, Aleph? What's up, Ava? Let's see, just chilling.
Turn left on South Valley.
Telling some stories and whatnot. Once we reach our first Super Chat milestone, or pretty much once we reach the first 10 in Super Chat, I'm going to be telling y'all some crazy stories. How am I doing? What's up, Brandon? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. How you doing, bro? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Anthony? I haven't even heard of Fallout. Like, what's up with Fallout? I've never even I've heard of Fallout, but I haven't played the Fallout 76. That sounds like it must be new. For real, for real. Hey, appreciate you, SM. Batman. What game am I going to play? I'm going to watch some scary TikToks tonight. What's up, Shaggy? All right, so, peep game. We're going to hook y'all with some Disney story time real quick. So, but yeah, man, you know, but yeah, I've had that happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've had it happen a whole lot where I'm like married women or women who already have husbands or boyfriends or whatever will literally hit on me in front of the boyfriend. And I always wondered why men don't trip out and freak out when women do this shit in front of them. But that's because they're used to it. Like, this chick has done this 15 different dudes. Hey, appreciate you, Unknown. But yeah. What type of video games do you guys play? What's your guys' favorite video game? And what's your guys' favorite video of mine? You said you'd be playing... You said you'd be playing a lot of Insurgency? Hey, yo, what time is it where you guys are at? Where you guys from? Everyone likes horror stuff. Halo, Gears of War, GTA 5. Shit, Bayonetta, if I knew you on Discord, you know what I mean, we might be gaming homies, you know? I'm cool with anybody that plays the games that I play. Yeah. As long as they're not goofy. Oh, you said Wells? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm low-key sleepy a little bit. Bruh. Scary TikTok deal. Yeah. I might get a PC. We could play Steam games. We could definitely play some Steam games, Jonathan the Gamer. Hey, the Masking Shaggy Rogers, bro. Hope everything's going good with your music, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. It's hella freaking awesome that you're still doing your music, bro. Did I work or something? I did save this one chick from getting followed and possibly beaten up by a homeless dude. Yeah, homeboy was acting crazy for real.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on South Decatur Boulevard using
Yeah.
the left 2 lanes.
Bro, I'm about to mess around and go to sleep on y'all, bro.
Turn left on South Decatur Boulevard.
We could play Game Beast. Game Beast would be fun for real. Game Beast would be lit. Yeah. We could definitely play Gang Beast. Alright, man. I'll see you guys a little bit later on, man. I'm gonna roll out in like 5 minutes.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on South Jones Boulevard using the left 2 lanes. Turn left on South Jones Boulevard.
Alright, see y'all later, yo.